Humans have longed for a life that goes beyond the boundaries of Earth. Space is somewhere that is everywhere in and around our planet, and we've only managed to barely scratch the surface on the outside. Countless scientists have been fascinated, and so there are several space agencies that are trying to blur the lines between humans and space. After the space race between Russia and America, several other nations established their space stations of their own. Countries like China, America, Russia, and even private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin are involved in the race. Recently, Elon Musk and China did a collaboration together, and then one thing led to another. Elon Musk leaked China's discovery on the moon, and shortly after that, Tesla and SpaceX CEO revealed one of China's most shocking discoveries on the moon. Why did the Chinese hide this information, and what did they discover on the far side of the moon? Why was it kept a secret? On the 24th of November 2020, the Chang'e 5 mission was launched. It was returned on the 17th of December on the same year and brought back 2 kilograms of samples from the lunar near side. They had obtained lunar basalt particles from the Chang'e Mission 5. The mineral dubbed chang'e Y is the 6th mineral discovered on the moon by humankind and the first new mineral discovered on the moon by China, making it the third country in the world after the US and Russia to discover a lunar mineral. Chang'e Y voice discovered by researchers of the Beijing Research Institute of Uranium Geology. The China National Space Administration and the China Atomic Energy Authority don't leave announced the new lunar mineral finding on September 9th. It's been recognized by the Commission on New Minerals, Nomenclature, and Classification of the International Mineralogical Association. The mineral appears to be related to the more common phosphate mineral myrillite. It is found in lunar and meteorite samples and also has been found on Earth. These phosphate materials are divided into several groups. According to the Chinese Institute of Uranium Geology, it is said that chang'e Y is a part of the bryanite subgroup that only appears on the moon and in meteorites. The chang'e sample, which is a single crystalline particle with a diameter of 10 microns, was separated from more than 140 similar-sized particles and then analyzed using X-ray refraction to determine its crystal structure. The Chang'e 5 mission and the lunar landing led to another discovery on the lunar surface. They found water on the moon, both through on-site analysis and in the materials which were brought back to Earth. The Chang'e mission touched down on the moon, drilling a hole and scooping up the youngest lunar samples ever collected. The lunar vehicle blasts off from the mission's landing site in the Oceanus Procellarum. These samples were then brought back to Earth and then revealed that the lander's spectral scan of the surface and the analysis of samples in the laboratory on Earth both show the presence of water in the region. Even though it seems like the lunar surface is wet, these results certainly don't point to a huge amount of water on the surface of the moon. On average, the rocks in this world of the moon's surface contain 30 hydroxyl parts per million. But hydration on this moon isn't a far-fetched idea. The biggest breakthrough led by India's Chandrayaan mission was the discovery of water on the moon in 2008. Furthermore, NASA's Stratospheric Observatory for Infrared Astronomy has confirmed the existence of water on the sunlit surface of the moon. The discovery indicates the water may be distributed across the surface and not limited to cold, shadowed places. The news of water reserves on the vacuum premises of the moon, it'll be of critical use to astronauts from the US, Europe, and China as they plan to arrive on the surface of the moon and build bases to push forward toward Mars. NASA's Artemis team plans to build a base camp on the moon's south pole. The water ions that originated many even to go on Earth can be used in the astronauts' life support system. The new research estimates that the moon could be hiding nearly 350 cubic kilometers of permafrost or subsurface liquid water created from ions that escaped Earth's atmosphere. This has baffled scientists as water is a key ingredient of life and it could be your precious resource in deep space. They are currently working on their understanding of our natural satellite. Despite the small amounts detected on the surface of the moon, the discovery raises new questions about how water is created and how it can exist on the harsh and airless lunar surface. On SpacedOut, we cover all the latest and greatest news on space exploration, astronomy, and the space race. If that is your cup of tea, then hit that sub button and ring that bell. Thanks for watching.